Hello everybody and welcome back to the Hills of Tuskany. Now, after the last episodes we got a few comments regarding what we should do in regards to productions, and chickens seem to be fairly popular. So also you may notice I'm in a different field now. We have rented this field. We might have actually bought it, I think. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we rented it. Yeah, there we go. So we leased that field there, 77, which is the one we're in now. So we'll be paying for that lease as it goes on, which is fine. We're harvesting the barley at the moment. I thought that barley could be used as chicken feed, but it cannot. It can only be wheat. So for this first harvest, we just have to sell the barley straight off the field. It'll also give us a good time to prep the field for like a better yield, because at the moment you can see there's rocks in it. I haven't taken any soil samples or anything, so it'll take us time to get the field up to scratch. We will definitely be planting some barley in it, which is nearly ready. Or sorry, some wheat in it, not barley. It's nearly ready to plant. In October we'll be good to go. So I really could plant soybeans in this field, harvest them in October, then go straight on to wheat. I think that's probably going to be the play. We are getting later on in the day, so we might have to get a wriggle on. So I've got 20,000 litres so far of barley. I'm just going to wait till I fill up this trailer all the way, and then we'll sell it straight off the field, I believe, because we're going to need some money for the fertilizer and things, unless it is at its absolute lowest price, which I will check right now. So it's 1400. Yeah, it's at its lowest. We don't have a silo to store it in, so I might just have to sell it straight off the field and get what I can get for it. But for now, we're just going to go on harvesting, get this done, then we'll prepare the field for the next seeding, which will most certainly be wheat to feed the chickens. Also, before we get on to the time lapse, I want to thank everyone for the support that I've gotten over the last few episodes. There's a few comments rolling through, some people hitting the like button, which I really appreciate. It makes me feel like I'm actually doing a good thing and not just doing it for nothing, essentially. So keep those rolling in. I do appreciate it. And also we've got something in the works at the moment. We've got a brand new series coming up very, very soon. It's going to be similar to No Man's Land, just not on that map. It will not replace No Man's Land, but I'm actually quite keen to get into that. So keep an eye out on the channel for that. And yeah, let's get into harvesting. Okay, finished up the harvest here. We're getting quite a lot more barley than what I thought, even though the yield map isn't showing that we're getting the best yields at the moment. This is a very stock standard field that hasn't had any work done to it, so pretty happy with that. The first load we managed to get a fair bit of money. I'm hoping we can fit all the box of this header into the trailer, so then we don't have to do 2 loads for a little bit at the end. But in the meantime, or after we finish this, we will drop off the rest of the barley. We're just going to have to sell it straight out of the field, as mentioned, as we don't really have the time or the money to be waiting around for the prices to get good. Are we going to be able to fit this? Beautiful. Okay, so we'll jump back in the John Deere and head over to the sell point. 87%, another 30,000 litres, which is good. So yeah, this field needs quite a lot of work done to it. It needs lime, fertilizer. I believe it might need plowing as well, and of course all the rocks need to be picked up. So quite a lot of work to that'll go into this field. But if it yields as good as that without any work done to it, then I'm sure we'll be able to get some really good yields out of the soybeans and the wheat that's going to the chickens later on down the track. So we'll get this off to the sell point and we'll see where we're looking at with money and look at the next steps. Excellent. Another $45,000 from that trailer. So we have $121,000 now. That's going to be excellent. I really feel like the best thing I ever did was sell everything that I had on the other farm and buy this bigger field over here. We have made more improvement and advancement in the last 2 episodes than we have the whole series. So we'll get this back to the farm. The header is just a rental, as well as this trailer I think is a rental as well, so we'll return them. The 121,000 is definitely going to help us with some lease costs that we got going on. I nearly want to look at getting another tractor as well, because we do only have this one with the row crop tires on it, which is good when the crops are higher up and we need a spray, but not so great for when you're looking to get power into the ground when you're plowing and things like that. So we'll take this trailer back to the farm and then probably send it back. I believe that forage wagon is on rental as well. In the last episode we talked about this field, or the episode before maybe, I'm not sure where I'm up to, about how the alfalfa is not actually producing silage as it should. So I don't know if there's something I'm doing wrong there, or whether I just don't know what I'm doing. But leave a comment down below why alfalfa from that field can't be picked up with that forage wagon here and put into there. It's I've tried it many times, it has not worked. So I believe we've just got grass in there now. Let me have a quick look. Oh no, it is alfalfa again. It's already harvested though, so we need to prepare this field and plant that again. But for now, let's return all of our equipment. We can return the forage wagon as well, we won't need that. The baler, we'll keep that. The trailer we don't need anymore either. Actually we can probably return the baler as well. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so this field over here, straight away I'm going to take some soil samples and see where we are at with the soil types, and it'll allow our precision farming to do its thing, so we'll have all the numbers to work off. So we'll whiz around and do that real quick, and then we will get into the next steps, which is probably going to be fertilizing and liming. But let's have a look once we got all the soil samples done. Okay, all the soil samples are done. Let's send them away for analysis, and then we should see. I'm hoping the loam from this field 76 comes across to this other field. The results should be back in just a second here, hopefully. In the meantime, we are going to, what should we do first? I'm thinking we should probably seed straight away. So we'll hook up the seeder. We'll probably also need to get some more seed and fertilizer in there. There we go, our soil samples are back. At some point I need to clean up all these little wedges of wood as well. Okay, so we do need some more seed in there. I believe we have some just here. Before we do that, okay, so we have quite a big patch of loam in there, which is excellent. So we can get some good yields, excellent yields out of this patch here. I'm not sure about the sandy loam. I'm pretty sure you can get some good yields, but this silty clay isn't the best. Oh, don't jump out. So we will refill with seed and fertilizer. If I got some here, I believe I should. Oh, that's that silage additive. Oh, there is seed at the other end of the field. I'll just scoot up to the other end, I believe, before I go crazy. Okay, so that needs plowing. This field needs plowing, so we can get on to doing that as well. That shouldn't be too bad. So let's go up the other end of the field here and reload with some seed, and then we should be able to plant straight away. I'm hoping. If not, I might have to cultivate it first. I can't remember whether I can seed straight away. We are about to find out though. So $120,000, which is great. Oh, let's turn the lights back on. Refill with the seed. Excellent, 86%. That should be enough. The course play, I haven't set up a course play track for this field yet, so I'll have to sort that out. I'll do that right now probably. I just want to double check whether we can actually. Let's go to soybeans. Excellent, we can. Okay, so let's set up a course play track real quick for this field. Okay, he is happy and going. So we will go ahead and get this seeded, and then we'll probably have to pick some rocks up. It looks like fertilizer's not being implemented for some reason. Currents. This should work. Not sure why it's not. We might just have to spread some fertilizer on that. That's fine. We can deal with that. Let's go nearest waypoint. There we go. We can deal with that. That's fine. Okay. Let's get seeding, and I will catch up with you guys after we've finished up. I haven't decided whether I'll do the whole field in one time lapse. It's likely I will. I'll do the seeding, the rolling, stone picking, things like that. Unless I have something to talk about, enjoy the time lapse. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Alright guys, so we're just finishing up now. Was quite a big seed actually. I did have to change the input so the worker could actually buy seeds for me. So for now, I'm thinking because this alfalfa field is actually harvested and it's not going to grow back, I think I might just actually put soybeans in there so we have essentially double the amount of, well, not double, it's a smaller field, but we have 2 fields of soybeans coming in, and then once this bigger field has already been harvested, the soybeans have been harvested, then we can keep this at whole crops depending on how much wheat we get off it and how much the chickens take and things like that. So we'll get a worker set up in this. We'll clear current course, load course, and activate. We want to see that. We'll set you up at the first waypoint. Why are you not driving? He probably can't see where it is. Let me just drive over to the other side of the field, and then we'll get this guy set up. So, as mentioned earlier on, I do want to look at getting another tractor. Possibly a bigger one. I'm not too sure yet. So once we get this guy set up, we're probably going to look at the store and see what they've got in terms of tractors in stock. I had a quick look before, and there was no... Is this going to work? Yes, it is. Sweet. Okay, so I had a look before, and there was no tractors for sale in the sale section here, so bit of bad luck, but we just want to have a look to see. So our plow is 220 horsepower, this is 60. So we want one at least sort of that size. I might even go a little bit bigger. Now I don't really want to go John Deere as much as they are my favorite. I was looking at the Fendt ones. Possibly something like this, 240. Let's have a look in large. Just have a look what we got. We could go case. These are a lot bigger, but they are also a lot more expensive. We got a heap of John Deere stuff. The Challenger could be okay, actually. I could possibly go Challenger. The big Vario. We'll set it up with the massive. We want to go... Jesus, many options. Are these really the widest tires we can get? Where is... Oh, here we go. This is what I wanted. So I want to go... These ones with the weights. Awesome. Fenders. Yes, I do want fenders on the top. Cooler. Okay. No, we don't need that. We want to go as black as we can. That looks cool. Do we want the impact on it? I think yes. That's probably. And the quick hitch, yes. So we'll lease this for 20,000. So it's going to be per day is $4,000, which is yeah, quite expensive, but no doubt it'll pay for itself fairly quickly, or it should, hopefully. So we need to jump in this thing. Wow, this thing is a monster. And now, oh, what's he blocked by? Oh, the toolbox. Okay. Sorry. Get the toolbox out of the way. Alright, so we need to hook up the spreader and get some lime going on the big field. This tractor seems a little bit overcompensating for something. If I could drive properly. But once we start plowing, oh, that field needed plowing, didn't it? Damn it. That's alright, we can just keep it going. So this has fertilizer in it. I might just see real quick what sort of application rates we get on here. So it was saying something. Crop does not require additional fertilizer. Yeah, so the soybeans don't need additional fertilizer, supposedly. So I'm going to unload this. over there is fine. And then load up with some lime. I'm not sure how much lime we're going to need, but I dare say I will need to buy some more. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll probably need to buy some more. Let's go to big bags. We'll get like 5 maybe. Go over here and refill. And then once we get this guy going, I also need to look when the silage is ready to sell. What are we now? June. I believe it's pretty close to now. Let me have a look. Oh, it's in January when that's good to sell. We also need to check when the furniture 6,000. So that is good to go. Furniture is good to go. So I need to go and check that as well. I'll do that just after I get this guy up and running. We'll just fill this fertilizer, also the lime spreader, up as much as we can. It may not fill it all the way, but at least we'll have plenty of lime in there. So we'll get this guy refilled. And then we need to go and check out our sawmill as well to see how much planks and furniture we've actually created, which I can't remember where we're at with that. I haven't checked it in a few days, probably since the last episode actually. So we will get this guy set up. I believe is that guy. Yeah, so he does need to apply some, so we'll let this guy do his thing. The seed is going all good. We are going to go and check out the sawmill, which is over here, and see where we are at. It doesn't look like we have anything spawned at the moment, but we're going to have a look and see what sort of wood we've got in stock. From memory, last episode we got rid of it all. Yeah, so it's still doing its thing. It'll probably be next year. The next time we go to sell, we've got heaps of wood in there, so that's all good. Cedar's doing its thing, which is great. It does need to be ploughed, but that'll be fine. We can work on that when we need to. Okay. So he's not quite doing what I want him to do. We can do this manually at the end once we get this all sorted. But yeah, let's get this field limed up, and then also we need to do some rock picking as well. Also something I need to worry about. Alrighty guys, so both fields are now seeded and spread with lime. I purposely left that strip over there because I want to see what it does to the yield map, not having lime done like when it's meant to be. So the lime values aren't that much different. Obviously we applied lime on this field when we first bought it. That one over there took quite a lot of lime to get it up to scratch. But yeah, this should be fine. As I said, I just want to see what it does to the yield map, not liming every 2 harvests or something like that. So we're going to leave this guy rolling, and then in the next episode we'll go and pick up all the rocks that's in that field. You can't really see them. Oh, you can now. Yeah, so we've got some big rocks in here that we need to get rid of. So in the next episode we'll pick up all the rocks in this field. We will probably transport all of our silage over there that's ready to go, sell all of that, and then it'll possibly be time to harvest. We'll probably go and have a rest and let the crops grow. We can get on to feeding our chickens, hopefully soon. This field over here, field number, when I look, 72, that is actually wheat and it is ready to harvest. I was considering leasing that field just so I could get the wheat off it to get our chickens growing, and then we have another field. But we'll have a look at what our leasing costs look like after the next month to see whether we can actually afford it. It should be alright long term, but in terms of getting some wheat now for our chickens, I'm thinking it could be the go-to play. But let me know in the comments down below what you guys want me to do, whether you want me to lease that field or whether you want me to wait. And as always guys, leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it, and make sure you hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with all of the latest farming sim content. As mentioned, we are starting a new series, a new survival type of series on a new map. I already have one picked out. It's going to be really good. It's not replacing No Man's Land. No Man's Land is still going. I'm really enjoying that series, so I thought I'd do something else similar to that. But until next time, I hope you guys have a good one. Goodbye for now.